Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Jordan Bryce. Welcome back to another Mindful Monday. We're actually going to go back to my favorite spot to talk about these things. So hold up. Lord, it's cool as in San Diego. Damn, why is it so windy? All right, guys, I'm sorry about the wind. I still haven't even got my mic yet. I'm waiting on that to come through, but I'm going to have a mic. I'm going to have a dead cat on it. It's going to be great because it's going to stop sounds like this car going by and the wind, and it's going to help to keep my sound quality going up and keep getting better at my videos. But we're going to do what we got to do for now. So here we are, back again. You know what? I might just have to go inside, bro. Nah, I'm good. All right, guys, I had to move locations. It was just way too noisy over there. But nonetheless, today what I want to talk about is, do your friends determine if you're going to be successful or not? I feel this is a good question because, you know, I mean, it's easy to get caught up in a lot of times what people around you are doing, especially if these people are the closest people in your life. It's easy to kind of get caught up in what they're doing and end up kind of following the same path as to what, you know, they kind of set. Because, I mean, let's just be honest, right? Their opinions help shape your opinions help shape their opinions. So it can be kind of easy to be caught up in what they're doing and end up kind of just following in that same path. And, you know, what's the saying about birds and flocking together? Something like that. Birds and the weather flock together. Birds and I don't know. But for me, this is a yes or no answer. It's one of those perspective things, if you will. My reasoning for saying yes is because you will resemble who you hang around. And what they say is, what is it, like the 5 closest people you hang around kind of just can determine your potential or where you're going to end up being too. So people can like look at the 5 people you hang around the most and they can see, oh, he's probably going to be like this or he's probably like that. I think a lot of times when they say they're talking about money or something like that actually, but that can still be super relevant to your personality and how you do things and, you know, just how you move and how you conduct yourself. I am personally about to make a big shift regarding the people that I hang around because I personally want to level up as a person and I want to continue to grow. I'm not going to tell you guys what that shift is going to be or what I'm about to be doing, but I will tell you guys that I am making a big transition in my life. And yeah, it's due a lot to the fact that I want to be around more like-minded people and people who can actually, not even just like-minded, who are actually even higher level type thinking people that can bring me to a level where, you know, I feel like I can be the most successful and reach my potential and be the best that I can possibly be. And I feel like a lot of times, not even a lot of times, I feel like that you really just can't do it by yourself all the time. And, you know, there's no such thing as a self-made millionaire, as I like to say. So there's no such thing as being a self-made, just all around, very up there human being. You have people who raised you, taught you, showed you new ways of thinking, showed you new ways of being this type of person. And that's all just very important. So yes, you will be around who you hang around, and your 5 closest people around you probably will kind of just dictate who you become, because you're going to end up doing what they do and they're going to expose you to their life and their way of doing things. But on the flip side, you can also say no, because as easy as it is to just say that because of who you grew around or who you hang out with, you're going to end up being like this type of person. And while that may be in certain aspects true, because you will always pick up traits from people and different things of that matter, you still can also be your own person, have your own free thinking and want to be different. There's plenty of cases throughout the world where somebody was in a situation they didn't like, or they just, you know, maybe hung around certain types of people and they were raised a certain way, but something about them was different, they clicked different, they wanted to be different, and ultimately they rose above it and they became something completely different than what anyone ever thought they would end up being. And I'm speaking personally from personal experience, you know, people that I knew as well as myself, you know, grew up in like, you know, rough situations in the hood or wherever else, and you know, we just didn't want, you know, we didn't want to be that way. We didn't want to be stereotypical. We didn't want to be what everyone else thought, you know, was the path for kids where we come from. So, you know, you just have to step up to the plate and you have to want to be something more. And I think there's a lot of cases of that. But ultimately, I feel it also still comes back to around who you hang out with, because in order to, for the first step is when you're trying to get out of your own, you know, head and thinking, you're going to want to like to think higher. You're going to want to be better. You're going to want to, you know, do it by yourself. You know, you're the one who stood out. Great. But then what comes next is you have to get around people who can show you the way, show you the path, show you how to get to that point. So your 5 new people are going to end up probably being just different people than you ever thought they would be. And there's still 5 people there who kind of showed you, or however many people showed you. But it's just people who leveled up your thinking, leveled up your thought process, and showed you a different path. But it is so important to note that in order to become who you want to be, you have to surround yourself with people who are already there where you want to be. You can't surround yourself with people who, there's nothing wrong with going up with people on the grind with you. Of course, you need that. Like, personally, me and my best friend and my brother is on the ground with me, going up to the top. But if I want to get to ultimately where I want to be, I have to get to people who maybe seen things that I haven't seen, done things I haven't done, and take risks and just show me, a different life and show me what it takes to get there. Because it's easy to want to get caught up in, it's just, I can do it myself type mindset and things of that nature. But if you do it yourself, a lot of times you're gonna make a lot of mistakes that rookies make and that people who do it themselves make. But if you have that person who can show you the way, show you the path, kind of guide you through it and get you to where they are, because that's ultimately where you want to be, then it just kind of cuts all those steps in half. I feel like that most likely means you're going to have to distance yourself from some people. You're going to have to let go and cut off with some people, because a lot of people you'll come to find, especially as you get older, aren't thinking like you're thinking, aren't moving the way you're moving. There's nothing wrong with that. They have their own path, they want to do their own thing, but in the day you gotta do what's best for you. So if that means distancing yourself from some people, realizing that some people have their place in your life and they may not be in the front of the car, they may need to be sitting in the back of the car and just chill in the back, sometimes. That's perfectly fine, because you ultimately have to get to where you got to go, and in order to get to where you got to go, you have to have people who are where you want to be, riding shotgun, or at least show you that they want to get to the same places you want to go. So simply put, guys, all it comes down to is letting go of who you are to realize and become who you can be. This life is abundance, this life is great, but you got to make it great. You got to be the greatest you can be. And as always, I believe in you. So, keep doing your thing. More life forever, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Just Mindful Monday, something that's on my mind. I just talk about random things. I use this as a platform just to get my thoughts off. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in, or, giving me back some feedback and giving your opinions. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, follow me on Instagram at It's J Bryce's World. And if you follow me on Instagram, please leave a comment, or YouTube too, but Instagram is a great spot where I'm able to really get into dialogue with people. So shoot me a DM, tell me what you think, and we'll see you guys again next Monday. Vlog's coming back soon, by the way. I just haven't had a lot to vlog about. So, honestly, this past 2 weeks have been pretty horrible with vlog content. So I don't believe in forcing videos. So, the vlogs will be back soon. And like I said, I have some really big news coming, guys, so stay tuned for that, because the vlog content is about to get really crazy. So it's your boy Jordan Bryce. More life, more everything. We out.